By the way, I think Philip spent like all weekend loading his memory keyer, and it's sending the same thing over and over again. It's gibberish. So, yeah, better luck next time there.
Oh, is that Fat Phil? Like unhappy Fat Phil down there in Georgia? AM Facebook sucks, bud. Sorry. Like, you're not good at anything, not even Facebook, because your AM Facebook sucks.
Did you say AM Facebook sucks? Is that what you said? AM Facebook sucks?
That's what I said. I said AM Facebook sucks. I actually said it twice. I did it just like this. AM Facebook sucks. AM Facebook sucks.
So you said AM Facebook sucks, AM Facebook sucks. This is W2VW on Beechwood Mountain in New Jersey. You said that 2 times in a row. Very clearly, I thought I heard here. I copy your AM Facebook sucks. I'd really like a synopsis because I don't know anything. I'm just drifting around in the universe, and all of a sudden I hear that AM Facebook sucks. Why does AM Facebook suck?
I'm glad you asked, Dave. And just, by the way, this is W2BTK, Whiskey 2 Bravo Tango Kilowatt here in Montana Mountain, New Jersey. On Montana Mountain, New Jersey. Sorry. AM Facebook sucks. AM Facebook sucks. See, I said it twice again because it's a place for people who aren't good at using AM via RF, you know, like amplitude modulating their signal, you know, out on the air. And they resort to going on the internet and talking about it, but they also have like all these double standards and stuff. So like when somebody calls them out on having all these double standards, or even the fact that they just suck at doing real AM out on the air and they blow up all their crap and can't get their transmitters up, they get mad. But the thing about it, and the reason why AM Facebook sucks, is because, you know, on here, basically, if you have enough power or a good antenna or you've built a good system, you'll be heard. Nobody's going to silence you. You know what I'm saying? But they can't cope with that because all their equipment sucks. So they get on AM Facebook, which, by the way, sucks, so that they can have power. They can silence people that they disagree with and who call out their double standards and the fact that they can't bust a grape on the air. You know, it makes them mad, but they can silence them on AM Facebook. So that is where they spend their time and place their energy, and that's what they do. It's actually really sad. See, I think they should maybe focus or talk to some people who like know something about putting together a decent amplitude modulated station and try to do it on the air. Even if they fall flat on their face and aren't able to, at least they tried, you know? But the thing is, they don't even try. They just go on AM Facebook, which, by the way, sucks. Again, this is Whiskey 2 Bravo Tango Kilowatt W2BTK on Montana Mountain in New Jersey. And Dave, that's why AM Facebook sucks.
I'm trying to copy, and I'm a little unclear. I might be missing a few things here and there.
What the hell are you talking about?
Sounds like a bunch of baloney. People can't, you know, operate these.
I got another pileup going. Look at that.
Silence of the people doubling with me.
Like quintupling with you there, Bayer.
Well, I'm trying to understand, and I, you know, I'm saying just on the uptake. I don't know if I'm copying.
Oh, that's a good point. See, on AM Facebook, you can just ban somebody who you don't disagree with. You know, you don't have to, like, listen to them talk because they've got, like, a good signal and stuff. Like, you don't have to have good signals. You just have to be on AM Facebook, and then you can ban people and silence them when you don't agree with what they're saying. However, on the air, it's like, you know, you got a good signal. People hear everything you say. W2BTK.
Hey, man.
How much of that wine did you drink tonight, Billy?
He had a good point, but there's a pile up in there. Billy, you generated a pile. I think we got to have an AM Facebook sucks X-ray event, and everybody calls in. And we do AM Facebook sucks, and you could have your whole prefix, AM Facebook sucks prefix, field day, CQ Worldwide event, man.
I would like that, Dave. I think we should have an AM Facebook Sucks CQ Worldwide event where everybody can chime in, you know, with their opinions on why AM Facebook sucks, or, you know, maybe they want to chime in with why AM Facebook doesn't suck. But I would be highly suspect of anybody who would want to say that AM Facebook doesn't suck, because I'm under the impression, and I can prove, that AM Facebook sucks.
I love AM Facebook, and I resent that remark.
Well, you have a very weird accent and a kind of a funny way of talking, which leads me to believe that that's probably true.
Must be from the Midwest.
No, but I'm saying, what's wrong with AM Facebook? It's just a different Facebook for people that face each other.
Yeah, and what have no good working transmitters? Who the hell is that?
Want to face each other, I guarantee you that.
Well, I think that Facebook doesn't suck. I think it can suck if you let it suck, but if you know how to use it right, AM Facebook does not suck. I love it.
Yeah, you're one guy in a multitude of millions that doesn't think it sucks. Everybody else thinks it sucks. I'm glad you brought a positive attitude in here, though, my friend. That's great.
All right, anyway, gentlemen, I'll let you go. I don't want to start nothing. I know that guy's very, very mad. He's very, very angry, and I wish everybody peace and love. We're all brothers. I love you all. God bless 7-3.
Roger, thank you. You got a great attitude, and so do we. But Facebook sucks.
No, it doesn't. My son is on Facebook. All right, good night.
Well, thanks for chiming in there, but you ain't gonna change my mind. AM Facebook sucks.
I don't know why you're speaking like that, but for some reason when you talk with your kind of accent, I understand you better. 7-3.
Y'all are on some crazy level stuff, man. Y'all are funny.
I can't believe Facebook sucks. Order up this Facebook sucks option all weekend long. You couldn't get anything better than that.
Dude, this is too much fun. I'm having too much fun.
Would you rate that from 1 to 10?
Hey, can I... Single side man face.
You can get in here. It's all you.
We got a big old pile-up going on out there. Why don't we take check-ins? It might clear up this mess. Anybody with a Yankee in their call sign, check in now. It's your time.
I heard PVT back.
PVT on his Kenwood.
Yeah, it's very smooth. The Kenwood is sounding very, very smooth. It's a lot louder than the Apache. Over.
Dave, don't tell me that.
Nothing wrong with that. The Apaches, yeah, no, you always use better, but you're like 10 dB louder now.
That's because I'm driving an 88. Crazy boys up there. Facebook, CQ Facebook.
88s. 77 and 88. 77. I like that. Antennas by iMac.
That's right.
This is low, man. My line voltage is as good as it can be, but it's doing it.
Well, yeah, you're on the 40 over guest 9 here on Beachwood down there. No problem. You're cutting through. There's a bunch of people in there that have stuff to say. You're right up there, man. The band is going through a kind of a flip or two. But no problem. Everything sounds great. And, you know, it'd be kind of fun to hear you on here with that level of signal with the Apache audio. You know, you married the two of them together. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm going to see if I can do that, Dave. Yes, I got a little bit more carrier. Well, good night. But, hey, man, it's Thursday and it's,
Good night.
Well, everything has time, you know. You know what it takes. You've been around for a while. I know you've been licensed for years and years.
everybody clean up this
You know what it takes to arrive. So that'll be fun. Gives me something to look forward to here. Anyway, it's ID time for those who care to identify. W2 very weak.
And W2BTK.
And KA2 PVT.
See that, Billy?
Wow, nobody identified. Wow, there were like, I swear, like 10 people all on this channel, or frequency. I'm sorry. Did I say channel? That's a CB term, which, by the way, I did a lot of CB radio operating back in the day. I'm not ashamed to admit that, and I don't feel like, you know, we should be ashamed of that. Lots of people use CBs, including myself. Not for many years, but, you know, it's that's not a reason to, like, not allow somebody to speak, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's very funny, Dave. I'm glad you brought that up. There were at least 10 people here, and I only heard 3 of them identify. I'm going to do it again just to set a good example. This is W2BTK, a licensed amateur radio station, and I know that we're required to identify when we make transmissions, so I did that. What about you?
Well, I came downstairs here, all kinds of stuff going on. I left the band, come back. Wow. People playing crazy music.
There's more mud ducks on 75 years than there are on Channel 6. Over.
Yeah, man, it sounds like the feet up and all that good stuff. Hey, down.
Yeah, came downstairs, man. All this kind of crazy noise. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, well, I went to switch over on a low-level modulator.
Am I on ham radio or am I on channel 19? Somebody let me know, man.
There's something going on in there now. I don't know. Somebody got a radio and don't got a damn license.
I thought I heard a 9 GTO out there.
I know I heard a 9 garbage truck and overdrive out there.
Hey, Lou, come on.
Over. Anyway, it just goes to show you, man, that there's no difference between ham radio and Channel 6, because literally they got their...
How about it, baby? How about it, break about 85?
That's something to say.
Everybody got a cap on us, Woody Woodpecker. Come on.
Folks, if you really have something to say, put up a really good antenna, get yourself an AM transmitter that works, and check in here and talk to people like a human being. Don't be a jerk. We'll talk to you. Even if you are a jerk. I'm a jerk, and I'll still talk to you. Even if you're a jerk. Thank you. Over.
Yeah, well, Dave, if you can't do that for whatever reason, or if you've tried multiple times and just failed because, I don't know, you're just a failure or perhaps a loser, you can get on AM Facebook. There's always that. W2BTK.
So you're saying that if you're a complete loser, that you should get on AM Facebook and just pretend like you know stuff? And when technical subjects, you have to find somebody as a mentor on the internet that you believe knows stuff, and you can just repeat the stuff that they say, and that's how you can become a shining star on AM Facebook. Is that what you mean?
Dave, that's exactly what I mean. Like, if you try and you fail to, have a good signal and do this for real, out on, like, real AM, you can get on AM Facebook and pretend to, spout technical information, which is all regurgitated and probably a little screwed up. And, people will actually get behind you, what do they call it? What's the word? Minions! Yes, you can have minions.
Oh, we got Minion. Where's he been? I haven't heard him on.
He gets on sometimes, but, I'm not sure what's going on with his transmitter, because when he gets on, he always sounds like...
He asks a lot of questions. People that ask lots of questions, they raise a red flag. Did you know that if you ask too many questions, that raises a red flag?
That absolutely raises a red flag. I mean, it's probably... I think there's a word for that, Dave. It's called phishing with a PH.
So you're saying that some old guy,
QRM, Bobby.
Who's out to pasture is fishing? Do you really think that somebody who's on the sunset of life can be fishing? Maybe there's got to be a different word for it.
Well, yeah, basically, like, that's the nice thing about having minions, when your station is entirely inadequate and you're just a complete loser, and, like, all you can do is get on Facebook, but, like, the people you want to find out about don't get on Facebook. You have to find minions who are in the area of the person in question to, like, ask them a lot of stuff to get information. That's really all I'm getting at. And I'm just going to ID, like, obsequiously because, nobody else is doing it. There are a lot of people on this frequency, and I don't hear any damn call signs. This is W2BTK, trying to set a good example because you should identify your station after making transmissions.
Identifying mine.
All I want to know is how do you drop the mall on somebody on AM Facebook?
The person in question to like ask them
They dropped the mall. It's been done, Eric.
That's really all I'm getting at. And I'm just
You have to be a moderator, Eric. You get moderator privileges, and then you can drop them all on people. It doesn't have anything to do with knowing anything about electronics or putting together a good station or, any type of electrical theory or any of that. It's just, you just click the add moderator button, and there you go. And then you can drop them all on AM Facebook. It's as easy as that.
The person in question to like ask them a lot of stuff.
So you're telling me that AM Facebook sucks?
That's really all I'm getting at.
Yeah, Dave, basically all I'm saying is that AM Facebook sucks. Doing it. There are a lot of people on this frequency.
We got COVID-19. We got there's a lot of upheaval in 2020. We got a presidential election. The country's future isn't certain. And Billy, I'm really glad to hear that AM Facebook sucks, because AM Facebook sucks has been happening sometimes these days. It's something that we can rely on, from the past and into the future. Steady is good. AM Facebook will suck going forward, and it sucked in the past. So thank you for reminding me that AM Facebook sucks.
Call sign.
Yeah, you know, Dave, it's a good way to look at it like that. The AM Facebook sucks. It's like a movement. You can get behind it. And honestly, like the world, there's so much uncertainty and so many changes and so many things happening. Stuff is unstable right now. People need something that they can cling to, a constant in an ever-changing world. And that constant is the fact that AM Facebook sucks. So honestly, I'm glad that AM Facebook sucks, because we need a constant in this ever-changing world, something that you can latch to. It's almost like a religion. I mean, AM Facebook sucks. That will never change, and you can count on that. When you can't count on anything else, AM Facebook sucks. We need something like that.
Call sign.
Roger. Oh, that's very nice. You know, the way that you cut through the QRM on here is like a hot knife through butter. I'd say margarine because it's lower in unsaturated fat. And there's a lot of saturated fat going on ham radio. So I don't know if I'm going to talk about margarine. All of it. It's because of my super elevation above the surrounding terrain. I really don't know what it is. My line voltage is 125 volts here, L1 and L2, because of my superior electrical service that I have here. Or maybe it's my many ground radials that I have under my dipole that don't do anything whatsoever. I don't really know what it is, because I really don't know a lot about electronics. I'm just on here faking it. But I can tell you, you've got a really good signal here. And the only thing I know for sure is getting time to identify again. So I'm going to identify here when the time clicks over.
ID like ubiquitously because it's doing it. There's W2 people on this frequency.
Here on Beechwood Mountain. Just saying, in my opinion, I speak for no one else when I say that AM Facebook sucks. Over.
Yeah, Dave, you're doing about the same over here. I mean, it's like a slight annoying beehive of QRM and heterodyne and things of this nature underneath you. But basically every word that you're saying to me, I'm hearing. And I don't know if that's because of your 125 line voltage, which is a little bit hot. But that's fine. It doesn't matter. I don't know if it's because you have a really good antenna or you just know what the hell you're doing when you put together your AM station. But whatever the combination of those things is, the bottom line is, yeah, I'm hearing you just fine over all this crap in QRM. So really nice QSO, and I'm glad that, we're able to have it, even if there are about 1 million people trying to QRM us. It's not working. Bottom line, I give them I don't know, probably better than those slop bucketeers. I'll give them a C- for the QRM skills, because it's not working that well. Dave, you're doing just fine here. It's kind of amazing. Like when you say things, I hear the things that you're saying pretty much no matter what. There's nobody that's able to stop you from communicating with me, and it sounds like it's reciprocal there. So when I say things, you hear the things that I'm saying, and when you say things, I'm hearing the things that you're saying, even though there are many people out there trying to prohibit that from happening. So, my grade of C- for the QRM, I mean, that could be improved if they could improve their signals, but I doubt it. They're probably trying just about as hard as they can. So, I'm just thrilled to say that AM Facebook sucks. And you know what? I might as well ID again. W2BTK on Montana Mountain in beautiful New Jersey. And back over to you, Dave.
That's really all I'm getting at.
the person in question to like ask them a lot of stuff to get information. That's really what I'm getting at. And I'm just gonna ID like
Yeah, thanks, Eric. Thank you so much for the signal report, buddy. You're keeping up with the noise also. It's a lot of fun. Reminds me of the small blocks. What is the small block station here? I'm on a postage stamp lot here at the seashore.
The person in question to like ask them a lot of stuff to get information. That's really all I'm getting at. And I'm just gonna ID like the person in question to like ask them a lot of stuff to get information. That's really all I'm getting at. And I'm just gonna ID like obsequiously because, you know, nobody else is doing it. There are a lot of people on this frequency, and I don't hear any
His antenna's like 32 feet off the ground. When he puts up a tower over there, he doesn't even have his final cracked open. That thing is it's just
the person in question to like ask them a lot of stuff to get.
It's ridiculous. It's just stupid.
The person in question to like ask them a lot of stuff to get information. That's really all I'm getting at. And I'm just gonna ID like obsequiously because, you know, nobody else is doing it. There are a lot of people on this frequency, and I don't hear
Donald Trump, you gotta wear a mask. Wear a mask was politically incorrect.
Trying to set a good example because you should identify your station
stupid ass
after making transmissions.
Believe in human beings, one by one on their own merits.
The person in question to like ask them a lot of stuff to get information. That's really all I'm getting at. And I'm just gonna ID like obsequiously because, you know, nobody else is doing it. There are a lot of people on this frequency. I don't hear any damn call signs. This is W2.
There's been a lot of friends on here over the years.
A good example because you should identify your station after making transmissions.
I like the ID almost as much as W2BTK. And I'd like to say at this point in time, over.
The person in...
Oh, Dave, well, that's pretty sick. I saw your video that you sent me, and, hold on, I'm not seeing it. The Twitch audience can't hear me very well.
So I'll take that notch out. Okay, I think they can hear me now. Yeah, they're trying like hell. This is pretty funny. Pretty funny stuff. I saw that video you sent. I guess I'm 60 over in your receiver. Well, there you go. That's what living on top of a mountain with a really, really, really good ground conductivity and a low dipole with lots of good high-angle radiation will do for you. Oh, God. The QRM, it's still at a C-. I don't know what to say. Maybe they can turn it up a little bit. Who knows? Maybe a little bit. But it sounds like they're trying just about as hard as they can. Your postage size lot, it says a lot. The fact that you have that much signal in my receiver, you probably know what you're doing. I bet you don't spend a lot of time on AM Facebook. You don't really need to, because you can come out on the air and talk over people that are trying to do QRM. So that's nice. I enjoy that. There were like 22 people watching on Twitch all of a sudden. So I feel like oh God, I'm attracting some attention, but hey, they're interested in amateur radio, and that makes me happy. That's what this is all about. I'm just trying to promote amateur radio here, and even though you're seeing like pretty much the crappiest side of it right now, just people getting down and dirty and very aggressive, trying to block out people from having a conversation. It's you know, this isn't the norm. So just know that if you're tuned in, this is not the norm. This is what we call a pile up. And and there's probably a lot of people from, various parts of the internet who are tuned in. And how you doing? What's going on? Thanks for checking in. But anyway, yeah, Dave, I'm really impressed at the amount of signal that you have in my receiver. And also, I saw your text, and it makes me happy to know that I have that much signal in your receiver, because you're probably hearing every damn word I'm saying. Does that happen by accident? Probably. I don't know. It must. Anyway, W2BTK on Montana Mountain.
All I know is you're kicking plenty butt down here in North Billy, and so is Dave. So I know what radio to use when it gets a little jiggy out here. KA2PVT.
Yeah, Eric, you're keeping up, man. I heard you come in when Billy was keyed up. You're doubling with Billy. So don't sell yourself short, man. You're keeping up here. It's kind of stupid. This is really stupid, but, it's also fun. And it's been, I think, 3.5 minutes since I said that AM Facebook sucks. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you know what? Hey, back in the day, just to keep everybody sane, we had one night, it was Tuesday, and it was called Flake Night. And you came out, it was like the Purge. You could do whatever you wanted, and the rest of the week, everybody was sane. I don't know if that'll work down here, though.
Yeah, that might work. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, get it out of your system and do your thing. But listening to myself up at Billy's, this is what I got to run when the going gets rough and save the Apache for the quiet time.
What you got to do, man, is you got to modify the Apache for use as an exciter with a ton of headroom, a ton of audio headroom, and run it into the same final you're using now. And then you'll get the sound and the signal at the same time.
Yeah, well, you know what? I can throw it in the tuning mode, and it'll give me about 20 watts out. I might try that. I tried it before, and I got some RF in the audio. Wow. I'm listening to myself up at Billy's, man. This thing ain't bad. But, I modified this 570 and moved some audio into a stage before the balance modulator, not through the jack in the back. I put another jack in and driving with some outboard gear. All right, I'm going to try that, man. Excite this 3-500 with the Apache and low power and see what it'll do.
Yeah, you're hard-coded for bandwidth with that 870. But you can make the Apache do power. The secret is you leave the modulator completely alone, and you do a dropping resistor, a power resistor to the plate and screen of the finals, and you bypass that resistor for audio with an electrolytic. And then you turn the audio gain down, and you pick up dynamic headroom in the modulator, lots of it, so it cleans up the audio for you. And the radio might make 20 watts or 22 watts or 25 watts or whatever it is you need to drive that final. And you get the sound, the tone, and everything in the same amount of output that you're getting now. That's how you do it. I'm good on QRZ, man. I've been doing this crap for years in case there wasn't enough. W2 very weak.
All right, yeah, real good, Dave. Well, I might shoot you an email or something and get some information. Yeah, I know this thing. Yeah, this thing's got a 3kc filter in it. It's a little wider than normal, but yeah, I'll see what I can do driving this 88, man. Yeah, because right now it's peaking about 600-700 on the peaks and about 175 watt carrier. My line voltage is very low down here. I got 113 volts on the line. I guess there's a brownout in the neighborhood. Everybody's running their AC and stuff. So anyway, yeah, I might shoot you an email and you give me some pointers on doing that. All right, the smoke is cleared. I'm on the side. KA2PVT.
Okay, Eric, good to hear you. And yeah, don't use brownout, man. You get arrested. Any kind of terminology like that. Oh, man, it's scary out there. You can't say master bedroom. What the hell is wrong with the world? Anyway, yes, thanks, and be happy to converse with you there via the World Wide Web. Thanks for stopping by. W2 very weak, and I mean that.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, yeah, you can key up in a second there, Billy. I saw you get ready to key up. And, Billy, I like that 2-camera shoot you got up there. Yeah, and I'll be politically correct here as well, man. But, hey, it's all about ham radio. Wait, what the hell are you wearing there, Billy? Take them PJs off, man. All right, we'll be on the side here. I may try to drive this amp with the Apache in the tune mode. But, yeah, this audio is for when it gets rough on this 570. All right, I'm on the side, too. Thanks a lot there, Dave, and we'll hit you up on the email. And thanks, everybody, for listening. This is King Able 2 Plate Voltage Transformer. Go ahead, Billy.
Yeah, you sound good, Eric. You sound real good. You were doing, it's weird, like it's the opposite. You had more signal with the other rig at Dave's. I thought you were doing better on the Apache, but you know, it is what it is. It's I don't know what to say. The good news is I think like a lot of people gave up and we're back to like being able to have a nice conversation on 3885, which by the way, I've been doing for 4 hours, 31 minutes, and 2 seconds. So, you know, it's kind of nice. Maybe, you know, I'm not going to speculate, but, wow. This has been a really fun night. You don't usually hear this frequency sounding like 7200 like that very often, but, well, it happened tonight. So it's well documented. This video will be posted to YouTube with full spectrum display, including pan adapter, waterfall spectrum, and extra IF information, just so you can really, really fine-tune and see what the hell is going on. All the QRM, this and that, very well documented. So check it out on YouTube, and that's at 631 New Jersey at YouTube. I know a lot of you are watching on Twitch. There's 20 people watching on Twitch. I usually have about 10 people watching on Twitch, so very good on that. I'm glad everybody's having fun. That's what amateur radio is all about, and I'm just here to promote the hobby. W2BTK.
Silence. Where'd everybody go? Okay, real good there, Billy, and I appreciate the live stream, and I'm watching you right now, and yeah, it's all good, man. Yeah, that's all it's about, man. It's fun. It's fun, that's all. We're all under quarantine. I mean, I don't go too many places as, you know, I'm just recently retired, so I figured I'd come up and,
Yo, Ben, congratulations, man.
On, what's his name, receiver out in PA, K3FEF. I was sitting on my sun porch listening to you guys a couple hours ago, and I told the better half, I said, I'm going upstairs and get on the air tonight. So, yeah, thanks for letting me have so much fun. Let me get on the side, KA2PVT.
Glad you did, Eric. Always nice hearing you on. Just don't say brown out.
Hey, Dave, you're strapping.
Yeah, man, it's my old, really old transmitter, man. It's just Mother Nature. Mother Nature likes me for some reason. That's all it is.
Yeah, well,
And Dave, you sound good here in Massachusetts. There'll be a second for you. I can tell the QRM.
It's nothing to mess with. It's just a good distance and good band conditions. So that way, but it is now.
Yeah, I hear you. Only thing I hate about this radio receiver, it doesn't have the fidelity. Let me jump back over to that since the smoke cleared. KA2PVT.
Roger.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I mean, Dave, I know that the stuff that you're running, I mean, you could probably leave that keyed up for a week and it wouldn't matter. I could do this all night. It doesn't matter. I wonder why they would give up like that. Maybe it's either because it wasn't effective and well, it just wasn't effective, or they can't sustain that level. Like they were pushing their stuff as hard as they could, and they couldn't sustain that level for a long time. I mean, I can speculate all night on it, but the fact of the matter is it's quieted down. Everybody gave up, and I give them all a C- for that QRM. So you have much improvement to do. Please get better at amplitude modulation when you try to come out here and interfere with a QSO between myself and W2VW. This is W2BTK commenting and handing out grades on QRM. Anybody, feel free.
Billy the Kid, there he is. AC2, on my left, man. I missed all of it. CAR, really set up boot off radio on the computer with a different microphone. How am I sounding out there? W7 CAR.
Hey, CWM, you're sounding good, man. It sounds pretty good here. You got a strong signal, by the way. And Dave's out there, too. He'll probably give you a signal report.
Yeah, CWM, you're doing okay down here on Beechwood Mountain. Audio sounds okay. A little bit of static crashes and stuff on the band tonight, but good to hear you on here. Name is Dave, Delta Alpha Victor Echo. Over.
Yeah, okay, Dave. I've been listening for like 2 hours. Fortunately, I couldn't key up because I was into my VFO 122 because it quit. Man, it had smoke in the control room, so just got it all back together. And, yeah, what a pain in the neck. But anyway, I figured I'd turn over the knobs to the right, but I've been listening and laughing and wrecking.
Nobody runs those, right, Billy?
Yeah, nobody in their right mind. I'm running the same VFO over here. It's a little drifty. That's probably why I'm on like 3884 point something instead of 3885.
Over.
Can you hear me now? K1GXR.
Well, yeah, I should be relatively close. I'll wait for it to warm up, but yeah, it's... 2 resistors, and the first cap off of your 36-inch coax that runs in. I guess you got 150 MPO cap. That thing was an homemade. I'm like, ceramic piece of crap. So I'm lucky I had one, so I replaced that. But it was taking the 300 volt line way down in the Viking one, enough to slope up the choke, my choke, my power choke. I thought I smoked it. I thought it was junk, but I think I got an alligator clip in the circuit right now. It seems to be working, but I do have a replacement, and I do detect a hum. Not that you guys might hear it over the ear, but it does have a little humdinger going on.
Don't feel bad. I got a little humdinger in my transmitter, too. Listen.
Yeah, but yours is fun.
That's funny,
like
man.
A humdinger. Yeah, a root fuzzy humdinger.
I got a phase modulated humdinger.
There might be a little hum. It's amateur radio. It's not going to be perfect. There's no perfect operation. There's no perfect signals. It's experimental. And when you take the experimental out of amateur radio, all you have is CB with call signs. Over.
Did you just say CB? That's a bannable offense.
CB, Citizens Band, September 1958, blah, 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 blah. Yes, I did. I said CB. Because if you don't have advancement in the art of electronics, because of amateur radio practices, operation, then all you have is CB with call signs. Well, CB used to have call signs too, but you know what I mean. What the hell do I mean?
Wait, are you comparing skillless, like maybe like appliance-type operators who really don't advance their skill set in amateur radio to CB operators? Am I getting that quite right? This is W2BTK.
Saying is that anybody who is interested in amateur radio in 2020 grew up and they knew about CB radio. But you get a handful of people, well, more than a handful, you get lots of people who used to be on the CB, and they try to disavow any knowledge of it, like on the Mission Impossible where the tape recorder self-destructs. No, I was never on CB. Yes, you were on CB. You had all the stupid crap that you bought. You had the dumb antenna on your house that looked really stupid, the upside-down thing up in the air, and neighbors thought you were trying to attract aliens. You had the whole thing going on, okay? You were CB, big time. CW McCoy, or we got a convoy. You did all that crap. But now you want to get on amateur radio and get yourself a call sign and memorize your stuff, and you want to put down anybody who you think isn't quite as good as you. Yes, and that's what you're doing. That's how you make yourself feel good. If that's how you make yourself feel good, you need to find something else, like stamp collecting. Thank you.
Thanks for clarifying that, Dave. I couldn't have said it better myself. Oh, actually, there's one thing you forgot to say. AM Facebook sucks.
Did you say AM Facebook sucks?
Yeah, I said AM Facebook sucks. And just in case, I was in a fade or something, that time I said it, I'll say it one more time. AM Facebook sucks. And now I will identify my station, W2BTK.
Who goes on AM Facebook? I've never heard of such a thing. AC2 CWM.
Oh, CWM. Well, I'm glad you asked. Well, that would be losers.
Oh, I'll make sure I stay away from it. I got plenty other losing things going on in my life. I don't need to add any more, right?
Well, not everyone on AM Facebook is a loser, but the people who basically only do AM Facebook and who are very gung-ho about it, well, mostly losers.
That's everybody on AM Facebook, right? W7GAR.
No, not everyone on AM Facebook, because there's some people who go on AM Facebook casually, and then they go out on the radio and operate. But the people who can't go out and operate effectively and who, only go on AM Facebook, those are the losers of which I speak. That being said, I don't go on AM Facebook.